Okay, everybody. So, I'm gonna talk about the Kage Kage no Mi slash the Shadow fruit that I have right now. I am finally at the max level, so it's time for me to show you guys all of the devil fruits in this game. Personally, because I want to. Now let's just go ahead and do this. So, the Kage Kage no Mi or the Shadow fruit is a paramecia type of fruit that allows user to manipulate shadows. So I manipulate shadows. So and also make shadow human and all that stuff. So this fruit was used by Gecko Moria, if you do know who that is, which is the ex-warlord of the sea. And pretty much you can get this in the black market, this thing here, you can get this from the black market or the gacha or finding it around the island. So yeah, and it will cost you 950,000 belly, which is in-game currency, and 3 gems to get this in the black market. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do this. So this shadow fruit here is good at grinding. I have used this at grinding. That's why I'm max leveled right now. It's because of this, because of the shadow clone combined with all the stuff and everything. It's good for auto farming. That's why I liked it. Now let's go ahead and just show you guys all of the moveset for this thing here. Since that is very occupied right now, I think this is occupied. So we're gonna have our test dummies, which is the first one here, because I don't think anybody's gonna touch that anyways. So no, why'd you do that? Okay, we're gonna have this one here. So let's go ahead and do it. So the first thing that I'm gonna show you guys is the shadow bond right over there. So this shadow bond here, what this does is you just click Z, and you see this shadow thingy or wherever. You can. Why do I have a feeling that I've seen this in Naruto before? Huh. That's weird. So what this does is the player kicks the ground, which is me, and the shadow pool appears under their feet, which is that. What this does pretty much is whoever got whoever got hit by this, like this people, whoever does, they will stop moving in some few seconds, and it will stun them. Stunning is like few seconds. The stun will last for 3 seconds, and they will not be able to move. So that you can just fight them. So if I just hit one of these guys here, can I? No, it's just one hitting them. I can't do anything. It's just one hitting them. So that's what it does. Just creates this thing here, and also allows you to like stun them for like 3 seconds so that they won't be able to move and everything. Now let's go to the next one, which is the Shadow Serpent. By the way, the Shadow Bond has a 4-second cooldown. So let's go to the Shadow Serpent. The Shadow Serpent, I like this a lot. I especially like it when I'm grinding the bosses and everything. Not really the boss, like the raid bosses. That's what I'm talking about, because it has more damage. See here, this is what you do. You just click that. You just click X, and it does that. So if you're fighting this enemy right over here, like this kind of boss, you can just do this. Just stand here, put this there, and then boom, it's dead. It's pretty cool. You also can move it to wherever your mouse is going, because that Shadow Serpent will move to wherever your mouse is going. So yeah. Also, you'll need to have 50 stats on your devil fruit to be able to use this or unlock this Shadow Serpent. Now, let's go ahead and go to the next one. By the way, I'm not gonna say the damage, because the damage varies every single time to whatever your devil fruit is. So if your devil fruit is high, that means that your damage will be high towards the devil fruit that you're using. So it's gonna be different, you know. Now let's go to the shadow clone. I love the shadow clone, because when you click C, you will have these 2 shadows that will go towards your enemy. So these shadows will wait towards the enemy, and there's also like this cooldown thing. Once it hit like around somewhere to the A and like around the middle of, yeah, as you see there, a middle of A and D, that's where the shadow will disappear. So you can only use it like once. Okay, You can only just use it once, but you have 2 shadows. Normally those 2 shadows, one of those 2 shadows will teleport to the next opponent, while the other one's just gonna walk. The other one just teleports. That's what I saw last time I used it. It does that. Now, yeah, that's that. Now that I told you about the shadow clone, it's pretty useful for, like, once again, auto farming, because you don't need to get near to your opponent. You just have to stay beside of your quest giver. Unlike the others, you have to go at the top or near the opponent to at least deal damage towards them. I don't have to. I just need to click C, and boom, they're just going towards the opponent with me not moving at all. Pretty useful. The next one is going to be the Shadow Heliport. You have to click V to use this one, and of course, I completely once again forgot, you need to have 100 stats on your Devil Fruit to unlock the Shadow Clone. Also, you'll need 200 stats on your Devil Fruit to unlock the Shadow Teleport. The Shadow Teleport is pretty easy. Just point to where you want to go. For example, I want to go right over there. I'm just gonna go ahead, click V, and boom, it teleports me right over here. The distance, it's different, so you can't really go as far as you want it to go to. You just go to where it is. So if I wanted to go to that island, I click V. It's not gonna work unless I go right over the top of this roof. It's not gonna like bring me all the way to the top of the roof, because that's not how it goes. That's too long. Okay, that's too long. Let's go ahead and go to the next one, which is the Shadow Control. You cannot use the Shadow Control if you don't have the Shadow Clone out. So you need to have your Shadow Clone out before you can use the Shadow Control. So to do this, I will give you an example of that one over there. So I want to go there. I want my Shadow Clone to go there. So what this does is the Shadow Control teleports my Shadow Clone to that position that I'm pointing at. So go ahead and click C, and then click E. After that, the Shadow Clone goes to our opponent, and boom, as you can see there, that's what I always say to you guys, that the Shadow Clone, one of the Shadow Clone will teleport, while the other one will just follow when it's going to the next opponent. But yes, that would be it for this video. That's all I know about the Shadow Clone. I'm gonna say this is not really good at PvP. I tried like winning against PvP. If you look at my bounty, I completely have 0. There are reasons why my bounty is 0. It's because I'm not very good at protecting myself. That's 1. And 2, this the Devil Fruit I have is not very good at PvP. It's only good at farming. That's literally it for that one. That's all I can get from this. But yes, that is the last and final one. Oh, I completely once again forgot. You need 300 stats on your Devil Fruit to unlock Shadow Control. Shadow Controls is pretty nice. If you don't have Shadow Control, it's going to be hard for you in the second seek, because the opponents that you're trying to damage, they're gonna be far away from you, so you really need Shadow Control. But yeah, that's that.